Good morning. Happy Sunday.
Property taken was a wallet, an 120 U.S. currency dollars, a gold chain, and an iPhone. Can you wait? Okay, you should go for central engagement. How far you in?
Hi, this is 11 o'clock 90 minutes ago from Livingston and Clayback.
What's going on? Hello, hello, hi, hola.
Black wearing dark clothing, no further.
What's the haps? How is everyone?
A wallet, U.S. currency, a gold chain, and iPhone. Weapon used was a black.
Oh, that's great to hear. Thanks for joining me.
Radio check on the day.
How could I be fired from my own company? That's weird. Didn't you get your information wrong one time? Oh, right on, Shaken Soul. Well, good morning, Caroline. Thank you, Brandon. I will do my best. Hey, back to you.
5665 West Jefferson Boulevard, apartment 6.
Anybody got a story I can go to?
The neighbor's brother, male, about 30 years, white shirt, left hand.
I just started my morning, my night, however you want to look at it. Good morning, Miss Brooke. Shouldn't you be sleeping? Isn't it past your bedtime? Well, hello, Frazzled.
21 to 28 years old. Security is quite well. Person 3645. Just occurred Hoover.
J. Cole, yes, I did. I shot a 96. She shot 100.
No further.
Right on, keep it low, or keep it at low. It's the first live stream you caught of mine. You're 125 too late. No, thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me. Have you caught the other live streams just on the rewind?
5967 requesting a unit on Coldwater Canyon, Victory. We've got one in custody. We need a unit here. There's a 390 woman in the
Nah, Music Life, I don't think that's how it went down. I think you must have misunderstood. Well, hello, Riverside, California. Hey, what's up, Brad? Tomorrow, Brad, I will have some Australians in the car with me. Or, I guess, today. Going to start... I don't know when I'm going to start the live stream, but I'll be picking them up at 9 p.m. What's up, Geek Speak Australia? Like I said, I'm gonna have another Australian here, Wade. I'm gonna have a couple of them. Father-son team from Sydney. We've got 3 Australians here already. I do give ride-alongs. I do. Wade, I'll be 9 p.m. my time is when I'm gonna pick them up. They're gonna be in my car at least 4 hours or more, and I'll live stream for 2 of those hours. I don't know if it's gonna start, at 9. Obviously, it won't start right at 9. So maybe we'll go from 10 to midnight. Nicholas, he's not my on-scene guy.
08 Lexington, 5508 Lexington Avenue at the western off-ramp of the southbound 101. Subject is an air wearing black clothing.
He's his own guy. He's not my guy. And you really can't get kicked off of fatals. You can get pushed back.
Only in 83rd and Broadway is now a shooting just occurred. Additional PR advises 3 shots and a female screaming.
But you can't get kicked out. Hello, Vero. Benjamin, I never went to my proms. I went to other people's proms.
981.
Sergeant told me to get off his freeway. It's not the Sergeant's freeway, it's all of our freeways.
98 to 83rd and Broadway.
Circle 6 Young Union Robert 91.
What's up, Tommy? Hey, can't get kicked off of a public place unless you're scared. You scared of that authority, and he doesn't want to get in trouble because it'll ruin his firefighting issues. Unless it's one of the other guys, unless it's the guy from Washington. One of the dudes from Washington ended up moving to Texas, and now there's 2 dudes in Texas. Good morning, Willow. What's up, Bambi? Carolyn, there will never be an update. They're never gonna have a press conference and tell you how he's doing. He's alive. He's in the hospital. That's all we know. They will never give you a progress report. That's not how it works. The only thing I can do is hold on. I can lead you to his GoFundMe. That's all I can do. They wanted 40 grand and they got that within 12 hours, and they're probably over 70 by now, is my guess. Oh, nope, 67. Oh, goal of 70. They changed their goal. They changed their goal. It was at 40. They made it past the 40. Now they changed it. So that's all I can do, is lead you in that direction. They will never give a progress report. It's not how it works. Well, thank you, bro. It's Volcom. I always miss the content. No, I don't. What do you mean by that? Like I miss stories? It's impossible to be everywhere at once, my friend.
Echo Park Avenue, suspect is a husband, 390, under the influence of narcotics.
Well, considering your channel says this channel doesn't have any content, and my channel has, I don't know, 8,000 contents, I guess you're the one missing the content. But thanks for the heads up, dude. Yes, I have been in a car accident. I was in a gnarly one in 95. Double compound fracture to my tib and fib, right leg. Still have the metal in there like an idiot. I'm bionic. I'm bionic. Supersonic bionic. Scott, do you like Aussies? I don't have anything against them. I like everyone, unless you're... My dad here yet? I like everyone unless you're a douche. Or a dick. Uh-oh. That's gonna be where? The 10 at 7:10? Vehicle's racing, now it's overturned. Oh, that explains it. Chad, no. Not really. I want a story too. Do you ever run anything while live? Be more specific, please. I would like to find and get us a story. Good morning, Allie. Benjamin, do you hope cops catch the people who street race? They're not harming anybody, but if they're injuring people or they cause an accident, sure. Scott, tell us a joke. Nah, I'm not in a joking mood. I'm in a worky mood. J. Cole, not that I'm aware of, but that doesn't mean anything. Maybe I just don't know. But because it's the weekend, I can stay out for a while. What's this? Elena? This is me. Hi, I'm Scott. This is a parking lot.
11.5.
We're only 10 minutes in and we already got a newbie asking questions. Well, Elena, do you have Netflix? It's okay to be new, Elena. It's all good. I'll ask again. Do you have Netflix? Uh-oh, that's not good. Southbound or the northbound lanes. Uh-oh. Yes, you do have Netflix. All right, guys, tell her what to do. I got a call to go to. I'll tell her what to do. I'm good at doing multiple things. Watch a show called Shot in the Dark. I'm on that show. And that will explain everything that's going on here except the boring part with me sitting here waiting for calls. All right, I am en route to a wrong way driver. By the time I get to where he's at, he's coming south in the northbound lanes. I'm going east in the eastbound lanes, so this could turn into something. Coming with the brake, catch him. Dark sedan going northbound, unknown sedan. Driving southbound in the northbound lane. So he's coming this way in my lane. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why am I yelling? Because there's a lot of scanners in here. Oh, people think if they write in capital letters, I'll see their question more. Red 5 en route, wrong way driver. It's probably not a good idea to ask me questions when I'm on my way to a story.
Are you clear? Street, 717 RD 1851.
Well, that's nice. I'm glad you figured out where you wanted to go.
Yeah, it's going to be Coldwater and Victory.
Down 928 South Broadway. Vehicle takes the 2015 black Jeep Grand Cherokee. License plate is Victor Lincoln Young 392. Victor Lincoln Young 392. With a female Hispanic suspect. Last seen in no direction. Code 20720 185.
1987. The PR number 2000 all the view drive of callbacks. The subject has returned to the location. Throwing items with the PR. Female white when I'm pretty sure is red 10. Incident 592. Commercial 598. Receive elimination. Encounter 596. Eliminated one will handle. Subject is flat. Fire 1 Judge Street. West Northwest on Lehigh and West on Judge.
Alright, so supposedly the vehicle is heading southbound in the northbound lanes. We are northbound in the northbound lane. So I'm going to stay all the way to the shoulder. It's supposedly in the number 1 lane. Don't know. CHP has a traffic brake, but that traffic brake might be behind them or in front of them or not where it's at. He's at Washington and he might have passed us by now if he's still traveling in the wrong lanes.
Yeah, 652. Your party's closer during his month.
I don't have an update yet. Coming up on a hill right here, so I should be able to see a little better. I'm going slow on purpose. A couple of reasons. One, the faster I go, the more it'll hurt if I get hit. And two, if I go slow, I might be able to catch it on my dash cam. And I'm coming all the way over here because he was last seen in the HOV lane. I don't see anybody.
Yeah, so far you can see all the Rose Hills.
Alright, so CHP's UTL. I don't know where he started though, but he's UTL all the way to Rose Hills. Gonna be clear. I'm gonna claim that it's either Ova or he is souther than we are. All right, back to zero. That guy's up to no good. Anybody who wears their shorts that high, or their socks that high with their shorts that low, is always up to no good.
West over Ryan 5, Edward, Tom 85.
6 Lincoln south of Jefferson on 8, George David Norris 780. You have warning text again, but you can't go back to 680 and 45.
Last unit tonight?
We're going to be in the Denny's parking lot, Lakewood south of.
8390, copy Denny's parking lot, Lakewood south of.
Point 29, and the BC. We're just going to go one more exit just to verify. Go ahead and clear everybody else.
Uh-oh. Says I'm full. 45, 10, 22. Oh, it's so nice to see you, Ice Poseidon. I was wondering when we were going to hang out again. It wasn't Ice Poseidon. It was a wannabe, and I don't like wannabes. So it was me. I did it. You got a problem with that? You can be next. I'm good, Caesar. How are you? I'm also driving, so sorry if I don't catch all your questions. Not just you, Caesar, anyone else. Barlow? Barlow, is that you? Yay, Barlow, that is you. Yay. How are you? I did. One of the loyals here, the LOUDLABS loyals, gave me your recent number, and I reached out to see how you were doing, and she answered. Oh yeah, we're live. It's 3:01 a.m. Sunday, April 28th, 61 degrees. Pat, nothing exciting happened. I got out late. I didn't start till like 2 o'clock. Started live streaming at about 2:30. And we'll go until we get something, or go until the sun comes up, whichever happens first. I do wish you luck. That's funny. That's funny, Barlow. How old is she? I'm sure you told her that we worked together in the past. On the same type of show that she knows me from. Oh, that feels so good. Right on, Barlow. Is she following in Mommy's footsteps? Got herself in the industry? Looks like Figueroa wasn't held as a child. Seems like he has some insecurity problems. It's okay, bud. Life will get better, I promise. I wasn't talking about acting, I was talking about producing and creating. I don't know you as actor Barlow, I know you as producer chick. Oh, through a quote somewhere.
the black SUV. Is that related to your phone? And Western is it perfect. Can I identify? The house north of that address, abandoned house, go to incident 772 RE 205. One that is here, and she's on Woodson in front of 8224 Woodson Avenue. That was the suspect there now, 17 and 19. Park Gardner Street, Clifton, 762, and RE 643.
Bumpity bump 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 bump. Things that go bump in the night. Alright guys. Now what do we do? Let's look for a story. Where, oh where could our story be? I hope to see. I'm one of the best singers you guys know. Hi Alex, what city are you in? Later, Caesar. San Francisco. Well, I'm not in San Francisco. I'm in Los Angeles.
Can you change my camera status to incident 0637?
39, 1039, line of the launch commander. Further. Yeah, I appreciate you. Let's go to assist 776-3011. Cancel incident 0553. Do a handout. Identify. So, by 97, on the watch corner. Hey, Roger. That was for 92, Roger.
Is there any further?
I think Figueroa is just trying to be mean and rude because there's nothing wrong with the Corona. Coronas are great. Extra lime, extra salt. But when it comes to like a Coors Light's kind of not the best. Bud Light's not bad, but Coors Light, that's piss beer. I don't know what you're talking about. You're just trying to be rude. Well, I wish I would have known that 5 minutes ago. That would have been great.
I'll go log them up. Sorry about that.
I think Figueroa is racist. That's his problem.
Royal and Crocker is your gray vehicle in the middle of the road. In the middle of the road, open trail, male runner, wearing a dark navy blue shirt. California Hospital 133 South Hall Street, 625.
Check for update on location, man. No. That's
Fort L30 on your NBC for 871.
No 2011, no 21.
Roger. There you go.
Cancel response for 851.
Roger, thank you.
2181, can you show us what stage with a 10 Adam 39 on that call of Victory and Cody?
The fourplex, second information from the neighbor, male and female inside PR's residence. No one is home at the location. PR is en route in a silver Dodge Journey ETA of 6 minutes. Good service 790-8683.
Go ahead.
Barlow, they are all doing well. Yeah. Bronson's 18 months now, or a year and a half, I guess, however you look at it. His red hair is not going away. I was hoping it would change. It is getting a little lighter. He's not like a true redhead. He's only a redhead in the sun, but he's also not the kind of redhead that has to stay out of the sun. Not the freckly kind. But he has a soul. That's a redhead joke. No, he's good. Thank you for asking. The wife is good. My sister's good. She'll probably be joining us here soon. It's 5:18 where she's at, so she should be wasting up. But everybody's good. Thank you. Michaela is now in swim. Uh-oh. That guy's car's gonna overheat, and we might get ourselves a vehicle fire right in front of us.
Is a female aesthetic wearing a blue shirt, and she's at the corner of Bedford and Van Nuys, such as Bedford and Oxnard. Your PR is a male or medium wearing a black and white t-shirt, blue jeans, and he's at the corner of Van Nuys and Oxnard. I still have him on the line.
Dank, what would you suggest I do? How can I stop his car from catching fire? Since I'm the type of person to watch someone's car catch fire and not help them. I can tell him to move. I can tell him to get away. But what do you suggest I do? I'm not Superman. I can't use my cold blow. What do you suggest I do? I do have a fire extinguisher, but I will use my fire extinguisher to save someone's life, not someone's property. Come on, Big Bang, where you at? Answer the question. What do you suggest I do? What would you like me to do? What would Spider-Man do? Spider-Man ready. Looks like it slowed its smoke. I think he turned his engine off, that's why.
She's on Bedford Oxnard.
I do. I have a fire extinguisher in my back seat. It's gray. It's cute. But it's for emergencies only. Someone's car on fire, that's not an emergency. Now, if someone was in that vehicle, that's an emergency, and I would spray them. So they'd be protected.
Back of the complex, this is a male unknown with a person with a white hooded jacket, no further attempting to enter the gate for the past 30 minutes. Go to enter 805 ready 352. Ariel, you're closer to right now in your 507 party. Roger.
Yeah, he's probably calling a tow truck now. What he needs to do is start the car, make a right-hand turn, and pull into the parking lot, and don't block traffic. But at this point, it's all about him, not about anyone else.
Freeway. Vehicles are white pickup truck. Flow to the right lane of traffic. Code to incident 807 energy 1219.
That was the call.
Activity 1121 Northwest Moreland Avenue. Unknown number of band members.
I'll replay it. Let's see what it says.
Two-door, unknown make model vehicle.
Oh, there he goes. He must have heard me.
No further.
Boom, there you go. Make a right. And then make another right, so you're out of the way. Smart man. Smart man. Oh, and there he goes. Turns into the parking lot. Oh, wow. He must have heard somebody smart.
Can you clear your queue if you're end of launch? At 1338 South Oak Street. What do I call that? Up on the 10 freeway. Vehicle is a white pickup truck. Flow to the right lane of traffic. Code to incident 807 energy 1219.
He stopped right there because his car is about to catch fire. That's why. And then he turned it off, and it stopped smoking.
8088 and RD 153.
And then he was able to.
Possible juvenile with mental illness.
He was able to move it somewhere safe.
I was thinking the grab.
So he's not in any danger. No one's in any danger. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
315 is code 2.
Enter 93, ALS 7311 47th Street East, Preston Avenue.
Tuesday 775 ready 1735.
1740, Roger.
Engine 24, assault BLS, stage, sheriff en route.
130 Palmdale Boulevard, across the 14th freeway at the UV8 Motel.
Rescue 37 is having trouble responding. Roger. You're getting rescue 59 in place of rescue 37. We'll place rescue 37 NAD.
Seems like we got some parking lot stalkers
979 Roger, 16X8, 16X8, are you clear?
taking some Instagram selfies. I think they were up on the overpass taking some pictures, but it's not really a good night to take pictures. You can barely see downtown. But they have no problem seeing themselves. Look at him, there they go. Puts his head down, lets everybody know that he's sad, he's goth.
No, Light Force 37, update, Rescue 37 is responding on this incident. Roger, we'll
There's our
add them
star.
back to the incident. Rescue 37.
No further.
Loudman V8. I hope everybody was okay.
The last scene eastbound on Devonshire from Noble. This idea is a blindfolded with Camry, unknown license plate. Incident 814 RD 1954. 11.
Thank you, Barlow. Oh, what's up, Dad? Hi. Hi, Dad. How are you? What's going on, Dad?
We saw the CC. We did not need the but
Southeast, I did get it. It's a little more clear now. I understand what it is you were saying. And you're a good artist. It's not easy to draw hands. Hands are the hardest thing to draw. Dad Labs. I like that.
Wildfire,
What time is it, Dad? 5:30? What time's church? 9 a.m.? Gonna have yourself some coffee and breakfast before you get ready to head out to church? Coffee as we speak. Barlow, I'm kind of a big deal. I'm also funny. Becca! Well, you can hit me up, Scott@loudlabs.com. And let's see, I've been getting this down pretty good. Regular, it's $300 for a half night, $500 for a full night. A half night is 4 hours, a full night is 6 hours. But because you found me on the stream, a 4-hour night will be $200, and I didn't do it all in one breath. A full night would be $400, but it is splittable by somebody, or it is splittable with somebody. So, for instance, if you and a friend wanted to ride along for 4 hours, it would only cost you $100 each. If you wanted to come out by yourself, it would cost you $200 because you found me on this the stream. If you didn't find me on the stream, it's usually $300 and $500. Interesting, Becca. Interesting. I've already had a Australian ride-along. Hey, Wade, if you're still watching. And tomorrow, or later tonight, I will... tomorrow I will, or tonight, I'll be having a Australian father and son team. They're stringers in Sydney. They'll be here tomorrow starting at 9. Probably live stream at 10. My time, Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, Figueroa, you're the only one that has money in this world. Nobody else has any money, just you. Figueroa has all the money, guys. Pay attention, listen to him. He has all the monies. Nobody else does, just him. People are hoping that you're okay, Dad, from the storms. I am scant. No, I don't. I haven't had a German ride along, but I've been hit up by a lot of people in Germany. As a matter of fact, I owe a kid in Germany a autographed poster of myself. The posters have come in. I just need to sign it and send it to him. I got 10 of them, so that means I got 9 left. 9 pictures of my dumb face with my awesome signature. But yeah, no, I totally owe a kid one. It's just a matter of taking care of things. Ah, 5150, my whole life. It's called confidence.
Engine 18, difficulty breathing. 4610 is west of Zero Highway.
I like how people are on here just to hate, and when they find something that they can hate about, they chime in.
I'll respond.
This is all 57 for Orlando.
You're up.
German country. Correction. On for north of 11. For 15 Peru, 1050 East, 32nd Street, code 20797, or 1333.
Engine 165, squad 154,
Mary Lincoln
99 Marconi Street, Saturn Avenue.
Dark eyes, I like that. Jennifer, I like that too, but as you know, it's all good. It's called the Troll Stroll. That's funny. Never heard that before. Never heard that before. Good. Those guys were in my spot. I need a big fire. That'd be cool. Let's have a fire. Let's have a fire. Let's have a fire. Let's have a fire.
Briar Tree Drive.
Let's have a fire.
Catherwood Drive.
Let's have a fire. Fire, 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 fire. Boom. All right, Mr. Police Officer, what you got? Jennifer, you're funny. It's all good. It's all good. What is your question, sir? I am here for you. And by the way, ride-alongs are free for firefighters and police officers. So if you want to come hang out with me and ask me a question face-to-face or sit in this car, you're more than welcome, sir. And I heard San Diego was busy yesterday. What a bummer. How's my relationship with the PD? Ever since the show, it's been great. And ever since I got, and ever since, and ever since I became a family man, I've slowed my roll on being as mean and as rude as I used to be with them. I'll let the First Amendment auditors do that now. But relationship's good because they already know who I am. It helps out tremendously, and I don't have any problems with PD. Like I said, in my younger days, I would, but not so much anymore. Everything's all good. I mean, every once in a while, I'll get a hothead cop or a hothead sheriff who feels like they can push me when you know you can't, or they'll try to tell me that I can't be somewhere and that I'm in the way. But where's the yellow tape? That's what I always say. Where's the yellow tape? And a lot of times, and I hate using this. Reference, but a lot of times they'll tell me that they're going to arrest me for obstruction of justice, and I go, well, let's be honest, sir. Who's obstructing who? Are you obstructing me from doing my job, First Amendment, or am I obstructing you from drinking your coffee in your car, and you feel like you have to tell me what to do because I walked on the sidewalk? So yes, lots of prayers in San Diego. So it is a two-way street. It's kind of like how you guys, when you pull somebody over, you give them the attitude they give you. If it's a good attitude, they give you you give them a good attitude. If a cop gives me a bad attitude, it kind of my cousin came up with this once. Everybody has a bad day, and if I'm having a bad day and an officer has a bad day, it doesn't really work well. But if just one of us is having a bad day, the other one can kind of fix the other. Southeast, what it means is it's your competitor trying to make you look bad. But what you should do is try to hire them. Like they're trying to be you on the on other. They're trying to be you on other things, or just on YouTube.
For follow-up, and it's the Southwest Drive.
All right, sir. What is your second question? Jen, it's all good. It's all good. Thank you, though. How do you have your comms set up? I think you're asking a question that's above my pay grade. But if you're asking about my scanners, I just have a big old console. I think it's a Troy. And I also have a Home Patrol on the dash here. But the Home Patrol's on the dash here, and then Uniden, Astro, Kenwood. And the Kenwood is so I can speak to my guys. It doesn't look like anybody is out. Nope. No one's out. There was 2 out, and then when I came out, they went in. Bam! Well, Miss Jennifer, Cynthia's listening to you. But it's all good, guys. No need, no need. If you're going to church tonight or today, give your money to the church. As that donation thing goes by, put your $2 in there. You don't need to give it to me. Oop, 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 oop. These are.
Quid 33, engine in squad 130.
Too far.
11, traffic collision, person's trapped.
Way too far.
27th Street West, West Avenue H.
Like Lancaster, Palmdale, too far. Need drone footage? No, I actually have what your name is. I have one of those. I'm good, thank you. Actually made my son cry today because I told him he couldn't touch it. He's definitely learning the word nope, and the deeper my voice says nope, the faster he cries. So that's actually a good thing. It's actually a good thing. Thank you, sir. I will be safe. Thank you very much. I'm happy to answer any questions, and if you ever make your way up here to LA County, hit me up. I'll happily let you sit shotgun. I don't have the Mavic Air. I have the Mavic Pro. What's the difference? The zoom? I think the Mavic Air you can zoom, right? Oh, you're from Gardena. Right on. How do you set up a ride along? Scott at loudlabs.com. Well, looky there. Yay for me. Thank you, John. Uh-oh. I'll be right back. Oh, wait. I want to read that. There's just contact. Ooh, Frazzle Cat. All right, I'll be right back. And I'm back.
First Street Information Incident 694, 507 Party, 12, Section 120, West 73rd Street Incident 742.
All right, so 343. I can use a story. I need a story. Let's find a story.
37 unit code 66739 3rd Avenue. First view of the suspect is hitting her.
Uh-oh, we might have something here. Mendez, all good. My dad got jokes. Marty McFlies, I go to Compton every day. Well, not every day. Maybe like 5 times a week. That's close enough.
It's code 47, searching 6739 3rd Avenue, suspect in custody.
Ooh, suspect in custody. Ooh, here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Engine and squad 124, 126 Battalion 6,
Nope.
traffic collision, persons trapped. 124th District, southbound 5.
You see me on Alondra. Oh, you seen me on Alondra. Right on. That airport's really cool. Robin's a cool cat. Robin is a really cool cat, Marty. Have you ever met Robin? Oh, you grew up in the city. Right on. Right on. Yeah, Robin is a cool cat. Robin has flown me twice, and I've met him on other occasions also, but I've flown with him twice. Once was 2006, I think, making a motorcycle video before drones were out. I stood on the skids of his helicopter and recorded some stuff, and then the second time, I got married in his helicopter.
8704, Santa Monica Boulevard, Westbourne Drive.
My wife just sent me a message that she's having a hard time sleeping and she's still full from overeating. She went to a baby shower today and I went to a baptism. Wasn't that a cool picture, Dad, that I sent you? I thought that was cool. What's going on there? It doesn't say. Too far, too far. Not everything's 20 minutes away in LA. He's a little guy, Dad. He is just a little guy. The guy that was being baptized isn't even a year yet, and they're almost the same size for the most part. I really hope that Bronson ends up not being a little guy. It's the only thing I wish for him. I don't care how he turns out. I just don't want him to turn out short. Is that bad? Is that bad of me? I want him to be tall like you. I don't want him to be short like, I guess like both my grandpas, huh? Oh, right on, Marty. I do love my job. I do love my job. Uh-oh. I bet you didn't want to turn here. I bet you didn't want to turn here. My donation button's not broken.
Engine 30, public assist.
I'll help you out a little bit. It's the button right below where it says say something and right next to the emoji button. Shh, don't tell anybody. See, told you you made a wrong turn. It's okay if you can't donate, it's all good. Put your money towards other places. On here, Facebook, Twitter, Insta. Wow, he really wants to be you. Well, Daniel, right? Daniel, if I'm not mistaken, that means you're doing something right. When people are trying to be you, that means you're doing something right. that means you're doing something right. Dad, today, everybody told me I look like you. There was we took a bunch of pictures. I'll have to send you the pictures. And most people remember you with, you know, the beard. And you're a little bigger than I am. And I'm a little bigger than I normally am right now. So everyone's like, you look like your dad. You look like your dad. And I always say, the bigger I am, the more I look like my dad. The smaller I am, the more I look like my grandpa. And I look like my dad right now. Well, I look like my dad did at this age. I don't look like my dad does now. My dad now looks like a retired boxer with that mugshot you sent me a couple days ago. I believe, Jennifer, those are called Robinsons. Scott, you have a question. Dark eyes. I might have the answer. It all depends on the mood I'm in and what the question is.
Information 706. Info was party at 8460 Penfield Avenue. Information 712.
The 30-minute ETA, she's driving a dark Mercedes. Dark green Mercedes SUV.
Unit Charles wants investigation of 46th Street and Wadsworth. It's code 2 incident 837 1353.
93, consider incident 0856.
What time is it? 4, 5, 6. We got another 2 hours at least, hopefully, maybe. Well, I don't know how to answer that. Like, is he still alive? Yes, he's alive. Is he still a stringer? Only if you ask him on social media. Do we see him in the streets ever? Maybe once every other once every other month if there's an incident near his house.
Suspect is in all white, black, and white striped shirt, unknown color pants, possible in the vehicle running in the street.
But no, he's not the owner of on string video. He's not the owner of On Scene any longer. I think that was about a year ago now. A year ago he lost the business. And just in case Miss Lisa is watching, because she can't sleep. Hi, my dad's here.
Engine 154, vehicle fire, Clarendon Avenue, Pacific Boulevard. PD on scene.
Ooh, that's too far for me to make that. Has nothing to do with competition. Had nothing to do with competition. Although it is competitive. It is competitive. So competitive, not too many people make it in as longevity. Oh, right on, Tara. See you right on.
Engine 107 Falls, 20652 Last Street.
863-9919.
Oh, you didn't rile me. You didn't rile me up. Do I look riled? I am gonna sneeze though. And I just recently saw maybe I'm not gonna sneeze. I came across a Tosh.0. I don't watch Tosh anymore. I think he's in like his 9th season. I watched the first few seasons. Very talented dude, but I just stopped watching him. Actually had that idea. Not as funny as Tosh, no way. But I had that idea before Ridiculousness and Tosh. But anyways, that's not the point. The point is I happened to come across an episode where he interviewed a sneezer. Somebody who records himself sneeze and posts it to the internet and makes money off his sneezing. I was like, hello? My dad and I can make a fortune if that's the case. So start recording your sneezes, Dad, and send them to me. I'm gonna start posting them on Instagram. Instagram's not where we're gonna make the money though. We're gonna make it here on YouTube. Right, Dad? Ooh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. The truck that was like 30 minutes ago just showed up on CHP. Like 30 minutes late, guys. 30 minutes late.
K67, you can discontinue being canceled. Engine 5 is going to handle.
Teacher starting location.
Engine 57, rubber spider section, Fudlong in Manchester.
B643. 616, so close to Hollywood and Kalinga.
Average about 13 to 15 lately. At once? Like at once? Or is that like your daily count? Because that's a lot more than usual. Usually you're about an 8, 6 to 8. I'm about 6. Oh my gosh, you're gonna die of sneezing.
Hollywood from Wilcox, male black, 40 to 50 years old, wearing a gray jacket, 10 pounds. When I comment for additional code 2 incident 859 ID 646.
Poor Dad. I don't even think it's allergies, to be honest with you, Brooke. I don't think it's allergies why my dad sneezes. He just sneezes, and I inherited it.
10861 Lindley Avenue.
Mom said allergies? You did recently move to a place that has different air. David, I don't think I have. You can make money on Instagram. Frazzled, yes, kind of. Not like here on YouTube. Let's say we'll use Bang as an example since it's in my hand. If I go on Instagram and I say, hey everybody, drink Bang, Bang will pay me. I can just see my dad grabbing his iPad and filming himself sneeze. Trying to hold it so he can record it and then having to wipe it off. You should just go, here Mom, record this. But between my dad and I can definitely fill up an Instagram and a YouTube full of sneezes. Maybe we'll have the Scott and Dad sneeze show. Wouldn't that be funny, Dad? Isn't that funny that people make money doing the weirdest things? And if you and I can make money off of sneezing, wouldn't that be weird? That'd be great. It'd be amazing.
Metro Route 27, cancellation 835.
Rescue 835, you may discontinue.
Barlow, I think $299 up to date. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it is. Oh, I was right. When you were 3 hours old, sneeze 5 times. See, that's not the rumor I heard. The rumor I heard was better. 6 hours old, 6 times. But you were there, so you would know. LOUDLABS. That's funny. That's funny. But the thing about it is, the fact that if it's just me, that's one thing. But if I throw my dad in that, it's a game changer. It's a game changer. You hear what he just said? 15 times sometimes, and they're not fake, and they hurt. What I've learned, Dad, and I know you know this, if you just do a few big ones, it's less. If you kind of do little ones, it's more. So sometimes I'll just do a few big ones, but like I remember back in the day they hurt you, and that was 20 years ago. I can't imagine how bad they hurt you now.
73 abdominal pain, 8401 North Derby.
the open door.
Yeah, I bet they hurt. As I get older, they tend to hurt more.
47 James South Street. Just your location.
Someone, Dad, is suggesting acupuncture. They're saying, go get poked. Go get poked by a bunch of
Rescue
needles.
889. Incidents to change to SK41. 3 patients sick. Advise the PD.
Interesting.
Yeah, Metro Engine 102, we copy that. Metro PD.
Sounds like we got an overdose of some sort. 3 people sick at the same time.
Reading difficulty, intersection of San Pedro 7.
PD attached. Advise the PD is to cancel.
It's out in the
Report
valley,
of a regular caller in apartment 10 there.
Oh.
Engine Squad 31, Medical Rescue, 16200 Fairmount Boulevard. Unit B, Bravo 222, Alondra Boulevard. Engine Patrol 114, Squad 131. Breathing, 15105, speed 727, 51st Street.
Nah, Ruthless, it's actually the same caller. Or, not the same caller. It's a caller that calls all the time. But now they're reporting 3 people. 3 people are sick. Sick of what? I don't know. I see that, Jennifer. I see that. I don't know who Sky is. I used to know a Star, but I don't know a Sky. Highway Patrol just showed up looking for that, looking for the scene. You'll see their lights behind me in a second. And there they are.
Right now, and he's calling 911 in front of me.
Spoke with an officer. She left the location. 15 Roger. She's going to return for a report.
No evidence of shooting. I want evidence of a story.
2 Street Code 382 or 1361.
Andrew, slow night. Although I've only been out since 2. There was a shooting in Hawthorne, Lawndale area, but I was too far away from it. I did go to a rollover crash. No big deal. It was hit and run. And then I went live with you guys and I haven't got out of the car yet. Just sitting here talking to my dad and 87 other people.
1341, you said very good.
Good morning.
Ability cancel 60 will be wrong.
13060, cancel incident 882, 1308 will handle. To the shield.
Right.
Well, Jennifer, considering what we're talking about, I'd say sneezing. And Becca, experience. Experience. I always tell my new guys, just because a car rolls over doesn't mean it's a story. Just because somebody was shot doesn't mean it's a story. It all depends on the circumstances and situations surrounding it. So,
31, the callback number has been disconnected.
experience. That's the best answer I can give. Experience and distance. Things have changed over the years, though. There were times where I'd tell everybody to discontinue, stop going to the fire if the fire is out, if you hear knockdown. But because of all you guys and people having cell phones and cameras in their pocket now, most of my stories are shot for me before I get there. Now, they're not shot in the way that I like, or they're not shot broadcast quality, but all you need is one little picture to sell the story, and then you can pick up the rest with your nice camera. So, or my nice camera, however you want to say it, look at it, be it. But if it's a big fire and I'm on my way and I'm close and they call knockdown, I'll still go. I'll grab the smoke and then I'll ask somebody if they have a picture.
North of track 349 water.
But yeah,
Where I copy. What was the water company?
that is weird. Dark Eyes, that is weird.
C4. Sister 9040 Ocean View, 9040 Ocean View, Prospect Chestnut. RP's advising that there's a male on her roof and he's yelling for help.
Yeah, Andrew, that's kind of how it used to be. But if it's a slow night, a good cut and rescue or physical rescue, depending on where you're from, or TC with fire, if a car ends up in a place where it shouldn't be, and if a vehicle goes into a structure and you're far away, you kind of still have time to get there and get the vehicle being pulled out, even though you might miss the victim. Andrew, why do I feel like I know where you're from? But where are you from? Where are you working? Oh, Tara, thank you. Fresno. Right on, dude. A lot of fires up there lately. You had a second alarm right before I hopped out. A lot of fires up there. The fire cell, or it depends on if it was a what's the word on fires up there? I forgot what I was gonna say. Hey Scott, does the news have less reporters reporting on the weekend than they do on the weekdays? Absolutely, J. It's called a skeleton crew. On the weekends they have skeleton crews. So it's 4 o'clock right now. There's no news on, but if it was Monday through Friday, channel 4, 5, 7, and 11 would all have news going right now, and their helicopters will be launching in less than an hour. Helicopters won't launch today unless it's a big story. Yeah, Andrew, they had a, I don't know where it was, obviously, because I didn't pay too much attention when I saw it was in Fresno, but I get notifications. My dad used to live in that area, and I haven't stopped my notifications from up there. So I still get notified on big fires in that area. And that's how I know that there's a lot of second alarm fires up there.
Engine 9 Squad 16, assault, AOS, 5858 South Central Avenue, East 58th Place.
Well,
7555 Vesper Avenue.
crazy thing about this job is sitting here, and then all of a sudden, boom, on your way to a good one. And I'm hoping that sitting here, and on our way to a good one happens real soon. Thank you, Lori. Thank you very much. Right on, Andrew.
31 MP 41 low of 15, Wilshire Western Station, you're on North Hollywood Station. Maybe 1018 or 27.
Well, Ruthless, it's going the wrong way. I need to go westbound.
Switching to the black.
Lady 274, we're exiting Calzona.
274 passing Calzona.
5 Sam William Ray 297. We're going to meet on the yellow. Vehicle just made a right on 7, approaching Indiana.
Oh, so it's not that far away. It got off the freeway. J. Cole, yes, it was me.
10-4 still on the yellow vehicle, made a right on 7 and approaching Indiana.
We're like 10 minutes away, though, but maybe we can make it. Thanks for the heads up, Ruthless.
And the black is advising their westbound backwards from 7.
274, we're going to be approaching the Bestwood on-ramp from Indiana.
Now go westbound 60. That would be great.
7-4-10-4, you're approaching Bestwood on-ramp from Indiana. And you're requesting permission to pit. Are you going to be switching to black?
Lady 274, we'll be switching to black.
Aw, why are you switching to
4
black?
copies are now switching to the black.
Rude.
What are your 605?
8321 copies, somewhere in the 605.
100.
Speed's at 100.
827-475 behind the central unit, 100 miles per hour.
Southbound 5. He's going away from us.
I'm on the black monitoring.
809 on the black.
420 on the black.
420 on the black.
8274, LA15, 8274 on the black. Number 2 lane, southbound 5, speeds of 120. And we'll be taking radio.
Dude, I didn't know a Kia Soul can go that fast.
Number 2, southbound 5, 120 miles per hour, taking over the radio. You should advise to cross.
Lady 274, we'll be approaching Washington. Correction, Atlantic.
He's going to be at the 605 in less than a minute at that speed. And weren't we just at the 605 and the 5?
724 on the 15. It's going to be southbound 5, speeds of 104. Approaching Washington, number 3 lane.
Isn't that where we started our morning
4 miles per hour, just north of Washington.
chasing something off
Off
the 605 near the 5?
Traffic down to the number 1.
That is called Murphy. Murphy always gets involved.
Lady 15, 8274, vehicle exiting Washington.
Ooh, exit. I like that.
Going to be heading north on Washington.
I like that. Washington goes east and west, my friend. Doesn't go north.
Report they're requesting permission to pit. 8274, copy vehicle exiting Washington, northbound Washington from the 5. At the time, do they have permission to pit?
Why didn't you need permission? Just hit him.
Except for negative permission to pit.
Oh, well, that's actually good.
You're going wrong way on Washington. Wrong way on Washington.
Westbound. Go westbound on Washington. Because that means he'd be coming right at us. I'm actually going over Washington right now as we speak. Washington is below us.
Washington, passing Commerce.
Washington is below us.
Or there, Washington has Commerce.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
LA 15, 8274. Vehicle still northbound Washington, approaching Atlantic.
Northbound Washington approaching Atlantic.
You mean westbound?
Wrong way.
Uh-oh, that's